Alright guys, what is going on? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best possible keybinds for new people on PC. So a little bit of background before we get into this video. I have been playing Fortnite since about halfway through Season 1, with about a few months break every now and then, just because we overplayed the game and got bored of it very, very quickly. But we have been getting back into it lately. And my biggest challenge in Fortnite so far has been switching from Xbox to PC. So up until Season 9, I was purely Xbox. I only ever played on PC when my Xbox was either broken or controllers weren't working or something like that. So I had only played about 100 games on PC, and they would have all been special events. I remember that probably the first ever thing I did on PC was the Thanos event when Infinity War was coming out, and ever since then I've barely touched it up until Season 9. And the hardest thing going from Xbox to PC is 100% keybinds. If you don't have good keybinds, it will ruin your whole gaming experience, because you just don't know how to play. Like, everyone knows how to move with W, A, S, and D. That is standard. Everyone knows how to use a mouse to aim. But again, getting used to that takes time. So it is even harder to switch from Xbox to PC if you have to keep changing your keybinds to try and get used to new formats, which format suits you best, and all things like that. So in today's video, I'm just going to showcase what I have found to be the best, the easiest, and the most comfortable keybinds to use for people that are new to PC. So if we go into settings and then go to our keybinds, we can look through all of them here. Obviously, none of these have changed. The moving forward, left, backwards, or right. Jump and shift, I think, are very standard. Auto run equals, that's just easier for me so I don't accidentally click it. It's out of the way and I can use it with like my mouse hand if I'm not shooting, if I'm not in a battle, or if I want to check my phone while I'm gliding down. I just hit that and then I'm good to go. Crouch, again, left control. I think that's pretty standard in most games. Sometimes sprint and crouch will be different, or crouch will be C, but I usually just set it to left shift and left control. And obviously I have auto runs set on automatically, so that when I'm running I don't need to hit shift, it just auto runs. I hit shift to kind of stop running and to walk. So that is another helpful tip for you guys, is to set auto run on and just let him sprint. And if you want to start walking or crouching, you just hit left shift or left control. Firing and targeting, again, you never really want to mess around with these because these would be impossible to learn new ones. It just makes sense for it to be on the mouse. Reloading is R. That's pretty standard. You won't really need a reload in many games unless you're playing arena and really kind of like sweating, or if you've only got one bullet left. But I never reload. Usually I just kind of let the mag run out, especially in the middle of a fight. Use. This is a big one. So I've seen a lot of people use F or E or Z or whatever, but I use the middle mouse button. So like the scroll, it was hard to get to use, hard to use at first, but it is so beneficial. Everything you can pick up with your mouse, you don't need to keep moving your fingers, so you can keep strafing while you're opening chests, reviving, anything like that. You just tap it once and it'll just go around, open the chest, open an ammo box, respawn people, heal them, anything like that. These are what people mess around with a lot, the harvesting tools and the weapon slots. So again, a lot of famous people like Tfue and Ninja have different ones for all of these, but I've kind of made my own system. So my harvesting tool is set to Z or Z, depending on where you're from in the world. I set it to this because it's out of the way. And if I'm like every other computer game that I've played before this, I've used the mouse wheel to swap between weapons. And again, I can still do that in this game, but Z is just kind of out of the way. I'm in a habit now of hitting that when I want to go back to my pickaxe. And then it's easy if I just want to shoot to hit 1, 2, 3, 4 for all my weapons. And then my heals are in X. That just makes sense to me. Again, none of these settings are going to be perfect for everyone. It is so important that you do it to what you're comfortable with, what you're used to, what kind of layout you've used maybe in previous games or something like that, because you just don't want to keep changing these over and over again because it will get so annoying. Crouch while building, I just have that not bound. I found that not useful. I never hit it when I did have it bound, but again, you could probably swap that out for something in the bottom row of your keyboard if you want. And these are the most important ones in my opinion, the builds. So I have my wall set to E. So again, instead of having search like chests or ammo boxes with E, I set it to my walls. It's right next to the W key, right above the D key, so it is easy to use. It's close. You can hit it with your first finger, your index finger. It works so well. It is so much better, but again, I might change E and C just because in pressure situations I end up bringing out the walls instead of the floor just out of habit, but I'm still trying to get used to it. Stairs. Stairs, I use Q. Again, a lot of people could have Q as their heels, I think, or their pickaxes or whatever. I set it to stairs. This is the easiest thing for me. Stairs just make sense. They're probably the most used thing, and then you don't have to rely on one finger for walls, flooring, and stairs. You have one finger for each. It makes sense. You can still move up and down and left and right while you're doing all these builds. It just makes so much sense. Honestly, if you guys are thinking about changing keybinds or changing consoles from Xbox to PC, try out these settings, go into creative, mess around. Again, it's not going to be perfect straight away. I'm still trying to learn at this game. Like, I'm not going to say that I'm like good in any way, shape or form, but I'm trying to get better. I'm practicing, I'm going into creative and practicing my builds, and I'm actually getting used to doing stairs, floors, and walls all at the same time. Roofs. Again, I underuse these so much, but if you guys have seen any competitive gameplay, they are very, very useful, just as an added structure when you're trying to heal so you don't get shot easily and you don't get stuck not healing. I use my thumb mouse button. So on the side of my mouse, I have a Razer mouse and I have two buttons. I use the top one to use for roofs. Again, I can just hit this with my thumb. It doesn't mess with any other way that my hands are set out because my thumb would already be resting there when I'm holding a mouse. It just makes sense. Again, I underuse these so much, but again, it's all about time and practice. The more time you put in, the better you're going to be, and it just works so easily, so you're not having to look down at your keyboards in the middle of a fight to try and see which button it is. Now, the last kind of big building is the traps. I just use T. It makes sense. I just think that whenever I need to put a trap down or a launch pad down, I hit over there. I don't need to stop how I'm moving, what I'm doing. I can just hit T. I can keep moving forward, keep running, whatever you guys need to do. It just makes sense to have it on T, and then of course place building with the left mouse button. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. I just want to thank you guys so much for sticking around for this long. I will be doing a giveaway shortly, so make sure you guys stick around for that. The rest of the keybinds that I had recorded in this video are all non-essential keybinds and non-essential settings such as videos, video settings, graphics, resolutions, all like that, because obviously everyone else has different setups, so everyone will have different capabilities as what they can run the game to. But if you guys want to check out my other settings, let me know in the comments down below and I can link them on my social media or anything like that. I just want to thank you guys for sticking around for this long. I am also in the process of getting a creator code, so make sure you guys use that when you can, and if you do, let me know in the comments down below so I can give you a shout out. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below if it helped you in any way. Also comment down below and I'll be sure to give you guys a shout out, reply to any messages that you guys send and all of that. So thank you guys so much. Please hit the like button if you did enjoy and make sure to subscribe. We will be doing a V-Bucks giveaway very soon, so stick around on the channel for that. Anyways, see you in the next video.
shore amongst the waves, exactly where I wanna be.